That was put together by the leadership and the House through a lot of effort with well-meaning Nigerians and corporate bodies, and particularly a gentleman who I will at some point introduce to the House, who took this as part of his corporate social responsibility. And you will hear more about him later. A gentleman by name Wale Ajishebutu from 21st Century Technologies. So we're here, we're happy. You'll find this anywhere in the world, in any of the most advanced democracies, and he will tell you, is Mohammed here? Yes, he'll be able to brief you on what this does. We promised e-voting. It's seamless. E-voting, the chamber is now more or less paperless. All the documents that you need for legislative business will be uploaded, or is already uploaded. We have your constitution here, House rules, code of conduct, legislative agenda, the order paper on a daily basis, motions, and everything is uploaded here for the benefit of all the members to follow discussions. And from up here, I can do a lot of magic, which I will not disclose to you now. But a lot can be done here. Even your cameras, you cameramen, I can shut them down from here. That's how advanced this system is. Those mischief zooms and focuses that you do. Poor member is discussing with somebody or is a little bit hungry and is eating groundnuts. You zoom in on him. I can shut that down easily. From here. So yeah, we're happy, we're excited that we have this going on. We've been able to tick that box. It's one of the promises and one of the things we were determined to do. We've been able to do. I believe, is there any particular feature? And you cannot even go anywhere else except to quickly research for whatever information or reference that you're trying to research on. This also is connected to our registration process, I believe. So we have e-registration, or e-attendance. So rather than signing in manually, now you can only, or you can use your thumb to, your bio is captured and your attendance is captured when you come in. And it doesn't happen. Nobody signs in for anybody, but just in case, now nobody can even sign in for you, and your thumb ID is specific only to you. So yeah. Yeah. And the audio, each system on each seat has its own, if you look on the left-hand side, has its own speaker. But what we have done is we have deactivated that particular speaker for every member so that we can have a more, a louder and sharper sound system. So it's connected to the surround system, and everybody can, and then you have the capacity to bring in your own earplugs and to plug in, and just like you see in most legislative houses. What else? In this, when you have foreign guests who do not understand or do not speak English, which is our lingua franca here, who do not speak English, we have the capacity on each unit to plug in, and it will translate automatically for the foreign guests to hear to translate to whatever language he speaks, so he can follow discussions on the floor. The rest of the details will be filled in by Mohammed Salame, SA on IT, who also, together with the 21st Century behind me here, and that's who have worked tirelessly morning, afternoon, night in the last 2 months since we've been on break, trying to make sure this thing is up and running. So I want to thank them at this point, and we'll thank them again on the floor for being very committed and dedicated. I think that's it, right? Yes. I think that's it. So see you on Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Coming as promised yesterday. Yesterday we were here to check the level of work done on one of the key items on our legislative agenda, the desire to become like the best, one of the best parliaments in the world, especially as it concerns e-parliament. To achieve that, you need to put infrastructure in place to be able to deliver the expected outcome. One of which was to change the system that we considered obsolete in driving that expectation of the public, who oftentimes have asked questions with regards to understanding our pattern of voting, understanding the accuracy of our voting, workspace, where a lot of money will be reduced from using papers in recording our document, in documenting our proceedings, or in informing the House of what is the business of the day, in the form of other paper, votes and proceedings, and all the rest of them. This motivated the House to go into updating the infrastructure, the technology in the House. To show commitment, this Speaker and the leadership of the House have been following up. They don't want to sit at home until the day of commissioning. The Speaker is so passionate about this that, in fact, he will want to visit that place every day until it is ready. Some of you saw him yesterday, although from a distance, when he visited to see how far the work has gone. Before yesterday, we were also there previously, when the place was filled with wires and the chairs were all unscrewed from the floor. From then till now, there has been a progress. From what we saw yesterday and what we saw today, there is a progress. We are determined that within the first week of resumption, everything as expected will be working the way the developers of this particular technology intended it to be. So we are happy, we are excited. We're happy with those technicians who have worked night and day. I'm happy I came with the SA to the Speaker on technology. And all he told us he would do, when we visited before, we did not have some of these documents uploaded, like the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Most times when you see us going to plenary, we carry our Constitution, we carry our legislative agenda, we carry our House rule. But now, they have simplified it and uploaded it. It was not there the last time we visited. That's an improvement from what we saw today, that the Constitution, on the click of a button, we'll see it and make our research. That the House rules, on the click of a button, you see legislative agenda, code of conduct, the list of members, the details of members, and not the rest of them. And the sound is clearer. Some of the things we have struggled with was getting a clear sound. With what they have done now, the sound is clearer. And like you heard, if you have a visitor who is not an English-speaking visitor, there is a provision for him to listen to our conversation in his language. That is a step in the right direction. We are advancing, and Nigerians are supposed to be happy about it. When we commission it, I am sure in the next few days we will, and when we do, it is going to deliver this expectation of Nigerians on the Ninth Assembly for e-Parliament. Thank you for coming today. I don't know if you have any question.
Any questions?
Yeah, very good question. Very good question. Very relevant. We are going to have a section on resumption where every member will sit with those who have installed this system to learn. It's very simple. Honestly, it's like if you can press your phone, if you can touch your phone, if you can use your phone, you can use that technology. Because it's clear, it's not complicated. It's very user-friendly. Just on a touch of a button, you get what it. If you want to look for Constitution, the Constitution is on your screen there. You just press it, it comes up. You want to look for member, you press member, it comes up. You want to talk, you press, you want to talk. They say vote, yes, no, or absent. You see it there. Very simple. But all the same, I understand what you're saying, that some people are scared when they see computer. So we are going to make sure that we remove that phobia by creating sections, not only one. Periodically, we'll interact with members to be able to know. But beyond that, this team have done a good job by picking up some members of the clerk workforce. The second attempt, to groom them on how to use the system. So if you are working and you have issues, you just raise your hand. One certain attempt will come and guide you. So it's going to be very tidy. It's going to be very simple. I think I take one more question, and that is it. It's nation building, a joint tax. That joint tax includes the private sector in partnership with the public sector. That includes the arms of government coming together to work together. So it means everybody, let's come together and build our nation. It's not costing us anything. A good Nigeria out there saw it as a need, as a gap, and believed that we can deliver the best as other parliaments in the world. And it was ridiculous. It was shameful for somebody like him to have a parliament in Nigeria that is still operating in the old traditional, not so productive manner. Because e-Parliament is the best all over. And he considered it as their CSR and delivered it to the House. I think we should appreciate him to motivate other Nigerians to do so.